Hi guys, my name is Alex, and one of the subscribers asked me why I believe in Reiki so much and how it changed my life. So I just wanted to take a moment to share with you my Reiki journey. My Reiki journey started a few years ago. I was really interested in the idea of Reiki, but I wasn't sure really what it was. And for years and years, I had looked up different trainings and courses because I kind of felt drawn to it, but I wasn't quite understanding what it was. It never worked out for me to actually take a course. And then I was going through a really hard time in my life, and I went and had Reiki sessions. So this was my first experience with Reiki. During a really bad time, I was feeling depressed and sad. I would go and have a Reiki session once a week for about a month. And I would walk away and I would feel lighter and more grounded. And I felt like, okay, I can handle this and I got this. From that moment on, I was more and more interested in Reiki, and I actually took a yoga class. Well, I taught a yoga class, and there was a woman in there who was a Reiki master. And the way I teach my yoga classes is I really talk about energy and chakras, and I try to teach my students how their poses and postures relate to their energetic body. So after I was finished teaching this class, this woman who was a Reiki master came up to me and she looked me dead in the eyes, and she was a little bit older, so it felt very like motherly, and she said, "You need to be a Reiki teacher." And that was my first kind of like, I should do that. Then I was teaching another class and I did a hands-on assist to someone who happened to be a Reiki teacher, and after that class she walked over to me and said, "You need to be a Reiki teacher." So I took that as a sign from the universe that this is something that I should explore more. Then the original woman, who felt like a motherly presence to me, reached out to me a few days later and said that there was a training that was happening not too far away and that I should really do it. And for a long time I made excuses about why I financially couldn't do it, until one day I said, you know what, screw that. I'm gonna put it on my credit card. Not that I'm promoted in debt, but I'm gonna put it on my credit card, and I'm gonna do this because I feel like it's my calling. I feel like the universe is trying to tell me to explore. So I signed up for this class, and I was traveling the day before, and I actually got stuck on a bus on the highway for over 24 hours, and I almost missed the training. And I called at like 8 a.m. and said, "I don't think I'm gonna make it. Is there any way to get my money back?" And they said, "No, just come, you can make it." And as soon as I got to the bus station, I hopped in a cab and drove 30 minutes to make it to this class. I literally made it right before it was starting. I had no sleep for like over 24 hours, and I walk in the door and I'm like, I'm here. And that's the moment that kind of changed my life, because the more that I learned about it, I started to use Reiki on myself, and I noticed that if I could fall asleep practicing Reiki on myself, so doing self Reiki, I woke up every day feeling more and more grounded and in control of my emotions. And I also noticed that I started to let bad habits fall away. So I let anything that I was substituting doing the work for kind of fade away without even trying. It's like I felt more fulfilled and grounded, and I no longer needed the negative vices to deal with it. When I started to see that change within myself, I decided I was going to take level 2, and I eventually took master level, and now I lead my own Reiki trainings, and I designed them to teach students how to care for themselves as well as care for others, but understanding it really on an energetic level and catering it to each person's journey. And fun fact, I actually do these trainings with the woman that I met while teaching, who told me I need to do it and looked me in the eyes, and she is my co-teacher. And so we lead these trainings together, and prior to that she had never taught a Reiki training course to anyone. So we teamed up together. We felt like the universe was kind of calling us to do that as well. So if you're interested in joining one of our trainings, please reach out to us, leave a comment. I would love to have you.